was fun. Got hit in the nuts by a werewolf Viking with a battle axe. Pretty
That's all I gotta say
sure.
to that is ow.
Yeah, it hurts, and I was only there for an hour and a half, but it was fun. I fought werewolf Vikings in the Dells, and I said a few comments about them being furries and filthy wolf people. Apologies to all furries in the chat. How you doing today, Hope?
When
How you
karma
doing
came
today?
back and bit you in the butt.
Furries can look. The furry community can suck my nads. All right. All right.
I'm just saying, came to bite you in the ass.
Hey, hey, hey! I don't fuck with the furries. Okay, those
Okay.
people are crazy. No offense, Hope. I know you're a furry.
Aw. Uh, to a point.
I know you. I know you. I know you cosplay as Luna. I think I've heard you do that before.
I said I want to. Get away from me, Great White. I want to cosplay as Luna, but I do not have the funds to do so right
You
now.
can pull it off. You can pull it off. And fuck people who say you have to look a certain body type to like, reflect the character you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like people have given me shit for being a fat elf. I'm like, dude, fuck you. Oh, by the way, I drew the
Else
hope.
can be fat.
What? Yeah, they can. Yeah. Well, this. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna avoid the Jesus freak bullshit. We're gonna watch some Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the original series. All right,
Good one.
you okay, Hope?
Saying the good one.
Yeah, no, the 2003 one. This is the one I grew up. They're both good. Okay, they're both good.
I know, but better one.
Yeah, well, I think the CGI Clone Wars have a like better characters, better story. Like I don't know, I like
I like
Ahsoka.
this. The reason why I say this one's a bit better because of the fact that it just looks better.
Oh yeah, I mean the CGI
It's
in
not
Clone Wars is jarring as hell. That's not just me,
like
right?
fire. It's like Galaxy. It looks entirely different music.
Check this shit out. Oh God. You know what's
What you
ironic?
read?
Oh God, this is gorgeous. You could do more 2D
Or
than
link
just.
with the wicked Count Dooku. More and more planets. Slip.
What do you think so far?
Like, I watched it. So I watched 2D animation one.
Yeah. So how do you feel? How do you feel about the
That's
art
the
style?
reason why I was like, they. Okay, before I say anything else, I need to make something clear. They made Grievous in the 3D Clone Wars a fucking joke.
Yeah. Yeah. In the original Clone Wars, he's actually terrifying. Canonically, the only
Like,
reason he has that cough is because Mace Windu in the final
only
episode.
okay. Along with that, it kind like the joke would kind of make sense because Anakin's reaction to him is like more like a joke in the movie. So I understand that, but like,
Yeah. Gr-
why?
Grievous was terrifying in the Revenge of the Sith movie. You kidding me?
Yes, but when they first meet each other,
Yeah, yeah. And canonically, that was supposed to be the first time Grievous in that.
the Clone Wars like show, like the one we got, not this one, but the other one, did
Yeah.
a really good job on making sure that continuity stayed. Which is why I wish Dave Filoni was the director to the sequels, because he would have done something like Rebels or
Yeah, he would have.
Legends.
He would have. And once again, hate the sequels. Hate the sequels.
Yep.
And here's the other thing about I don't hate the Clone Wars reboot. I don't hate it. I do enjoy it. I love it. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. There's some glaring issues, and I think people need to acknowledge that it was not the perfect piece of art people make it out to be, but still a treasure trove of storytelling in Star Wars universe. And I like that 2 cents. What's your take?
That makes sense to me.
Ahsoka. Oh god, I wish Legends would allowed to continue because has showed up in the Jedi Order books. Like she trained Anakin Solo as her Padawan.
Like Legends, I wish had its like own TV show.
Oh, this was the Legend, technically Legends TV show. And technically, the Clone Wars reboot existed within the same continuity as Legends. You know how Legends really ended? You know the gods from Mortis? Yeah, apparently the big main enemy of the Star Wars universe was the mother of the Force God. And she kicked Luke's ass. It took the combined strength of Luke Skywalker and Darth Krayt, the two most powerful Force wielders in the galaxy, to defeat her. And even then, she was going to come back, so Luke literally sent out 12 Jedi Knights across the galaxy to find Mortis, the planet, and grab that dagger that they used to kill the gods. And that's how Legends ended. Which can we get an F in the chat for how much of a great cliffhanger the cliffhanger ending that is? All right.
It's a giant F in the chat, everyone.
Yeah. Just look at it. I mean,
This animation.
this was my childhood. Okay, this was my
Against this
childhood.
threat, upon the Jedi Knights falls the duty to lead the newly formed army of the Republic. And as the heat of war grows, so too grows the prowess of one most
I do like the
vicious
voice
student
actor for this
of the
actor more.
Force.
I just wish he trained Ahsoka from the very beginning.
The banking clan has hidden huge factories on Munilist, building huge droid armies and massive warships. We must act quickly.
I agree. But
God,
who
he's
to
so fucking
send?
creepy.
Master Windu still fights on
I
Dantooine.
like that they made him
Lead
creepy
the assault,
because
Master Obi-Wan can.
from the
My
first
army is
movie,
ready,
like the
Chancellor.
first two,
We can leave immediately.
Yes,
prequels, the
and
first
Yeah.
prequel when he first meets
Skywalker as
Anakin,
well.
doesn't he
I
not sound like a
suggest
predator
that we
to the
give
child?
him special command of your
Yeah,
space
he does
forces.
sound like a predator.
His exceptional
And
skill
I like
will
how this
be
animation
quite
proves that he's a
useful.
bit
Chancellor,
of a creep.
I feel that Padawan Anakin is not yet ready for such
Listen
responsibility.
to this
Oh,
accent.
with his master a Padawan's place is, but undeniably strong he has become.
Then it is decided.
You know what's ironic? This Clone Wars and the two Clone Wars sagas, ironically, did kind of like exist in the same continuity for a while. It was weird, and like the Disney reboot started with the Clone Wars reboot.
I doubt even Master Qui-Gon could have prepared a Jedi for
It was the
this.
beginning and the end. And you're gonna love this animation, by the way.
Like I don't already. I used to watch this.
Yeah, I forget. I thought you were too much of a kid to remember this.
No, I saw this on. I was looking at Clone Wars clip,
Yeah.
and I stumbled upon this and fell in love.
Yeah. I mean, I do love the graph. I love everything about the show. I mean, they're both good series. I would have liked, though, if they'd both been allowed to exist within the same continuity longer and truly done right.
Yeah.
And then there's this moment, okay? Then there's this fucking moment, alright? Oh, God. Oh, fucking beautiful. And we're not gonna watch the entire series, of course. I mean, we'd be here for hours.
We could,
Troopers,
but
you
it
have
would
been
take
selected
forever.
for this task because you are the best.
And
The
this is
elite.
what I loved about
You
the
all
OG
know what
Clone
to
Wars.
do.
These guys.
The success of your mission is our key to a swift victory. When you
Mark
get into
Troopers,
position,
dude.
send word as planned. Then I will join you.
Imagine if it was Rex in the red armor, though. That'd be so cool.
Ooh, don't tempt me.
You know, I used to make Star Wars fan fiction in middle school.
So did I.
I turned it into my
Master,
D&D series.
I know you
That's
don't
on my
think I'm
channel.
ready
Look
for
it
a
up,
command of
people.
my own, but I am the best pilot in the Order.
He
Chancellor
sounds like a
Palpatine knows
whiny
it.
bitch.
I don't know why you can't.
Padawan, your skills have
No,
never
I
been
just
in
like how he calls
question.
himself the
It is
best
your
pilot in the
maturity.
order, and all I
I've
think to
argued this
myself
before,
is
but
like
the decision has
shooting
been made.
for
May the
the
Force be with
skies
you,
of every single plane
Commander.
crash that he had. Well, space fighter crash, whatever. It's the same. It's the same thing.
I hope you are my Ahsoka. Canonically, you are my Padawan, alright? I am preparing you to become my replacement and be the god this universe deserves.
Making me God? You believe? Are you sure?
You can be god. You can
All
be an
subordinates to
ultimate
me.
god. Just look at this animation. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's bringing back so many good memories. You can do so much more with the 2D than you could with the 3D. You ever notice that?
Yeah. Okay. 2D, you have way more expressions and way more fluidity than you do with 3D. 3D is can be too realistic.
Right.
Like,
Give me a sec. I'm as. Oh, I was gonna test something. What? Oh god.
look at the explosion effect.
Oh god. Hope you gotta play Star Wars: The Republic. Your laptop could handle that.
Probably if I can get the game. Oh my
It's
god!
also free. It's free to play
We have
too.
a dog. Okay, at my job, we have a dog named Roger, and I do that all the time, saying Roger, 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 Roger.
Oh god. I feel the Battle Droids in the Clone Wars reboot were just too dorky. Is that just me?
I think it's fun. I think they're hilarious for a reason.
Yeah, but I like them being terrifying in other forms of media.
Too, but like at the same time, like can you not love how stupid they can be?
Yeah, they're the most ineffective army in the galaxy. You know, the one of the things I do like about okay, the only piece of Star Wars books I think Disney's done right is probably the Aftermath trilogy. You know, the books that talk about like the year after the Battle of Endor, like the New Republic versus the remnants of the Empire. Something that they really like to highlight. Two things they like to highlight is all that's left of the Sith after Palpatine and Vader is a bunch of emo edgelord Sith cultists who are literally space ISIS. They attack the New Republic, and they're a bunch of emo teenagers. So all that's left of the Sith, canonically, for a while, was emo teenagers that worship Vader. Because they just don't understand us and worship Vader. Allah Akbar Vader. Yeah.
One thing that I did like about like reboot version that I don't see a lot in modern day media.
Yeah, sure, you're an animator.
It's more of a storytelling perspective than a animation wise. Like if they added Ahsoka into this
Perfect. Perfect.
and brought that sort of story, it would have made the Anakin's character like, because in the reboot we see Anakin rise and fall to the dark side.
Yeah,
Well,
and Ahsoka could have prevented
rise
the whole
against
thing.
the dark side and fall.
Ahsoka could prevent the whole thing. Hot take.
Could have if she was there. That's the difference.
Ahsoka was what Padme was a catalyst. Ahsoka was the what? No, Ahsoka was the catalyst. Anakin, Padme was the cause. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Ahsoka could have probably been there for Anakin. She would have been loyal to them and their. Ahsoka would have stood by Anakin and Padme. She would have been the friend Anakin needed, and they could have probably just run away or like taken care of things. And who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Ahsoka could have been like Luke and Leia's like aunt or something, or their older sister. There's even a fan fiction of Anakin and Padme in an alternate timeline adopting Ahsoka. I fucking love that. Okay. I mean, I know they're cringe as fuck, and I know the whole point of this prequel trilogy is to be a tragedy, but you gotta like what ifs when they're done right, you know?
Yes. And they're not done right in the prequels, I will say that.
Yeah. The Star Wars what ifs can go fuck themselves. I hate Disney. I really fucking hate Disney. Honestly, I mean, like if Ahsoka had known Luke and Leia, imagine how she would have taken care of them. She could have been like their aunt or their Jedi master.
Mhm.
That would have been so nice. Oh god. But Ahsoka's like the only good thing about Star Wars nowadays. Have you seen Ahsoka the TV show?
Not yet, but I want to so bad.
It's good.
The droid
It's really
army
good.
of the Corran Isolation League moves against
This
the
is what I love
Calamari
about Clone
Council.
Wars, folks. That the reboot
Alone,
just took elements of the
Calamari
OG
are no
Clone
match.
Wars and rewrote it into really shitty
Intervene we must.
storylines. Look me in the eyes and tell me this is not like the original version of the Mon Calamari arc from Clone
Master
Wars Season 3.
Fisto, in these matters, trust your insight, we do.
And then there's Fisto.
May
He
the
was
Force
such a fucking
be with you.
badass.
Mhm.
Oh god. You know it's canonical in Legends that him and Aayla Secura were fucking?
Mm.
Yeah, they're
No, I did not know that.
Anakin and like Padme weren't the only Jedi. A lot of Jedi were doing what Anakin was doing.
Oh, the Jedi were being scandalous. Fuck.
A Jedi like were celibate. It wasn't even like required for
Look at
Jedi.
how the water is they flirt with the lightsaber. Look at that little wavy thing that they don't get in the show in the reboot. Just right.
This is mostly for toy design. I get that. I get it.
I like the laser things. Like, sorry, I'm geeking out over the art style. I know I shouldn't, but I do.
No, the OG Clone Wars had one of the best art styles of any Star Wars product I've ever seen. I hated Rebels art style. I know that's a hot take, but I hated it. I only like
Yes.
Rebels for its story.
Yes. They look like dragons. I love it.
All right.
Okay, you stop being gas, I know.
Oh god. See, the Separatists were actually scary in this Clone Wars. They were actually a threat.
It's important.
They actually weren't incompetent, and they were actually in the Legends continuity. They almost won the Clone Wars like twice before the Revenge of the Sith. Like I think Grievous came like.
Look how he focused. See, this would be a great time for while the Jedi is busy fighting this thing, to have a counter.
You're gonna love this part.
Oh yes, push it. Yeah. Here you go.
All right.
Which is better, machine?
Different show, Hope. Hope you don't mind.
All I'm gonna say to this is like this is the reason why Clone Wars is one of my favorite. Like people are like, "Oh, you like the reboot?" I'm like, first day.
So, in closing, what's your take on the Clone Wars from what we've briefly seen? The OG.
Again, I've watched the entire thing, so I love the OG version because of the artistic style and the way the story progresses without anyone talking for most of it.
Oh, that's the animator. That's the guy who made this. He's also the guy who made Samurai Jack, Primal, not Primal. No, was it Primal? Yeah, it was Primal. Yeah, he's an artist who prefers telling stories for facial expression and just action and reactions and like if you've ever seen Samurai Jack, you'll get what I'm getting at. If you've ever seen Samurai Jack, the guy who makes these shows is truly an artist. I love his work. And yeah,
Again, I've watched Samurai Jack. I will say this, I grew up with like cartoons from the 80s, 90s
yeah,
that were reruns. I wasn't alive during when they were first brought out, but I was there to see like where it all began because they played reruns on old channels that no one watched but me because I had nothing else better to do with my life. I had nothing in my life, to be exact.
So now we're gonna watch
I
something
was
that's
poor.
now we're gonna watch something that's actually bad. Because
Oh
I'm a
no.
masochist, and I even torture my family because I'm a terrible person. Yeah, I'm kind of a shitty person. I hate to do this to you, Hope, but we need to watch this just to see how far we've come.
We're not
Okay.
watching the original. No, 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 nope. I will leave. I will
Performing on
leave
the
the.
biggest stage in the
We're
world
not gonna
Hi,
watch the
Ed.
whole
one
thing. We're
God.
just gonna
step in
watch
their
the
journey.
trailer, okay? That's all we're gonna
Hi,
do.
I'm Ronnie, and I teach
I
people
love the
all
fact
over
the
the
ad
world
came in.
how
I'm
to
like, oh
dance
my
with.
god, thank God for ad.
This was the OG D&D movie. Fairmount. Why?
Where's the nearest one? Where's the nearest place that I can electrocute myself in a bath?
Best-selling novel, Chaos,
It was a great book series, by the way.
Death. That
Love
is what I see.
Dragonlance.
Between the voices of Lucy Lawless, Michael Rosenbaum, Dragonlance. After 300 years of peace, the evil goddess Takisis and her unstoppable army of dragons descended upon the mystic world of Kryn. Now, a handful of warriors must battle the forces of darkness in a struggle
Oh, the 3D
to
dragons
save
suck.
all
Oh,
that
ew.
dear. But will even their great courage be
It's
enough
ironic. This
when the
this
final
really bad
battle
movie is
begins?
based off the original D&D universe that was written by 2 Wisconsin writers, and they still write this book series and sell it to this day. And that's just masochistic
Dragonlance,
because I'm gonna get Hope. Go.
Dragons of Autumn Twilight.
This is not mess.
How do you feel about it?
I like the animation style, but the 3D dragons, no. No. 3D and 2D don't blend well together, even back then. They didn't even start blending well together
Now
until
I'm seriously gonna
recently.
torture you.
No.
О, я не слышал, как вы поднимались. Мы еще не открылись.
Fuck!
Не обращай на меня внимания, красавица. Просто моим уставшим костям нужен отдых, пока я жду вечернего праздника.
Are they speaking in
Боюсь, со
tongues?
всеми этими гоблинами вокруг это место будет не столь празднично, как обычно. Может быть, вы могли бы развлечь меня сказкой? Конечно. Я как раз знаю
Where's
одну.
German coming from? It's terrifying.
Итак, с чего бы начать? Мне никогда не удавалось начало истории.
It sounds like Google Translate, so I'm seeing
Ах да.
someone overlaid it with
Звезды.
that.
С незапамятных времен боги света следили за миром Крина с небес. Они одарили нас множеством...
What the fuck?
I'm not
No
the only one
Hitler
who's like,
speech. No Hitler speech in this. Thank you. No, in that language in my.
can we go
stream.
back to Star Wars? I prefer Star Wars. I prefer Star Wars.
Okay. We'll watch something Star Wars. Let me think. What is something Star Wars you'd probably enjoy that you haven't seen before? Oh, I got an idea. We're gonna watch some Star Wars fan films that I grew up with.
Oh no.
They're actually good. Don't worry. Well, actually, one of the actresses in this movie was a porn star, and it took them over 10 years to make this fan film. Here we go. Threads of Destiny. Yeah, we get you're a wannabe filmmaker who wants to be taken seriously. All right, watch this. I'll be right back. Okay. This is a Star Wars fan film that's loosely based off legends, but turned into a fan fiction. I'll be back for. I'll be gone. Actually, I'm gonna put this on pause. You'll be here when I get back, right? You good, Hope? I'm not gonna torture you. Don't worry, okay?
say that. I don't trust you because you
I'm
just
not
were about
into
to
you
drop
like
something
that,
on me.
Hope. I'm not into you like that. If I was into you, I'd be torturing you, but that's about it.
How are you alive? Anyway,
Be right back.
no, not you. I was talking about something else. Let my dog go here, dog goes here. Step to the right, step to the left, step to the right, step to the left. Crisscross. Everybody, clap your hands. Oh, baby, you light up my world like no money. So you put your against me. Oh, the way you smile at the ground ain't it hard to tell you don't know. So we got food for days. Frostwalker. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't really need the enchantment stuff. So that was completely out.
Hope. Hope.
Ew.
Oh, there you
You're
are.
not hearing me?
So, yeah, this is
I feel like I'm gonna break this skull open with a rock.
It took them 10 years to make this fan film. The first trailer came out when I was in middle school. The movie came out in my first year of college.
Wow.
It took them 10 years to make this.
Let's see if I will be amazed or horrified.
It'll get entertaining. So, to make this short, this is like 100 years in the future in the Star Wars fan fiction universe. The New Republic is at war with a new galactic empire ruled by the Sith. Which sounds awesome. But guess what? Those are what
Yeah,
replaced
how bad did they fuck it up?
This is what they replaced Star Destroyers with. That should be a Republic ship. Imperial ship. Jesus Christ. Oh God.
How bad looking?
I'm gonna show you how bad the acting is on this. You're gonna laugh.
Am I gonna shoot myself?
No. Well, maybe.
It's not giving me any good then.
I remember watching this.
Oh,
10 years for. This is what you gave me? This really bad Legends ripoff? I shouldn't say that completely. Wow, 800 views and 21 likes. Wow. Wow.
Proceed. The Emperor is awaiting your arrival at the palace.
I know he is, Major. What are his wishes?
I remember watching this in middle school and feeling so hyped for this. And they never made the sequel.
Probably just because it would take them another 4 years.
Probably another 8. That's fair.
Our next acquisition, Your Majesty.
I realize that this meeting connotates the war effort in your mind siege, but I haven't called you here with that in mind. I trust you to see things through many perspectives in a situation as crucial as this. War can be won through many means.
Such as diplomacy.
So you've heard. No doubt you see the obvious in a diversion like this, even though I haven't shared any information with you yet.
I'm gonna skip ahead.
I assume that you know of the planet of Corrin?
Naturally, sire. It is a planet ruled by a well-liked monarch, Corrin.
Fuck, how'd that happen?
You must be the infamous
Oh my god, the Master of Trolling. You should watch that video. It's
Here we go. Let's just skip ahead of this. What do you think of the animation?
Oh, this is all animation?
Yeah, that's actual. It's mostly green screen they made.
Oh yeah, you can tell it's green screen.
Sorry.
Half of it's green screen and half of it's animation. But dang, I'm
That's
very
for-
impressed with it.
I mean, for a fan project, this
I know I
isn't
lectured
bad.
you quite a bit there, Raven.
Oh no, this is amazing.
But despite
The
your
acting is
errors, you
terrible.
actually performed quite well. You have proven that you can handle yourself in dogfights.
And let me be fair.
Thank
this
you,
is the
Master
closest
Soul.
we've
Ooh,
ever
I
gotten
like how
to
they call it a dog
If you
fight.
continue doing this well,
For the
it won't
record,
be
this
much
is the
longer until
closest
you're
we've
ready
ever
for the
gotten
trials.
to Legends being made into a feature-length film.
Nice.
Planethron is Little Yavin 4, which in the books is also the location of the new Jedi Temple. Man, Disney, if this shitty fan film can do that right, why can't you?
Because it's Disney. They don't know what the fuck they're doing anyway.
Hot take. Okay, this is gonna be a little debate. I think Disney princess movies were terrible for women. Hot take.
You're not wrong.
Your future lies with me.
Brave was actually the first and last good Disney
Your
princess.
future lies with me.
Raven,
Can you pause for a second?
Yeah,
Quick.
sure.
you look a bit
I gotta
tense.
go take care of some dogs.
All right,
And then I'll come back.
you're all good.
What the hell? What the fuck? Huh?
There's so much Jesus freak shit on my YouTube. Fucking A. This was my.
Booking.com has all kinds of
This
stays
show.
because some love a rustic
I
cabin.
became the man I am today
Others
because of Adult Swim. Okay?
feel differently.
I will never stop making that joke.
Can I help you? Can I help you? What do you do? Do it all. Have a seat. I will because that's something I can do. Do something. Do something. I am. I did. What did you do? Done. What did you do? I helped you. Are you drunk?
You're drunk.
Not drunk enough.
Dale gave me my humor. Okay.
Yes, you can. Job for you. Okay. Hi. What's this man? Invented.
Squidbillies. You ever seen that?
Maybe? I don't know. Let's see.
All right.
Oh, nope, never.
This is gold. Eggs. There we go.
It's a turbulent and insecure time in a young man's life. His voice changes, hair grows in unexpected places, and the inside of his pants become a firing range for his uncontrollable volcanic anus.
Look what came out of my butt during the night. Oh, hell, Russell Kyler, you done had a nocturnal ignition all over my 7-count burlet. Praise the Lord, that's the second coming.
No, Granny, it's just one more fucking mouth to feed.
Oh, bananas. All right, I made me a brother. Hey, well, you better not be touching my BB gun. You go get it, come on now. It's a miracle. What are you gonna name it?
Nothing. I turned my back for one damn 3-day bender, and you transaxulate yourself into a damn woman? We about to nip this in the nut right now.
Granny,
Make you
Granny,
a real man.
There hurt him.
Oh, and what's your saggy mouth gonna say about it?
Ablo mandalibicus pentaculus binterpenize farntormian griscoldophin necta glabit frontonian smictorufus fontenax trichindans Allegiance to Noctor, Pontala Studinox, Meliconisis.
This is where I get my humor from.
Lucky bitch. Thing you could have said.
Yeah, okay.
One of these days, you ain't gonna remember that freaking word. I'll be around.
Why don't you take that week trip to the park? Where maybe the squirrels will care.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Listen, young girls, get your tubes tied.
Ah, the miracle of life. Happy trails, Buddy Roll.
Whoa. What do you think you're doing there, Early?
Taking out the trash.
Not on my watch. Early, I want you to read this.
Oh, hell. Russell, fetch my glasses. We
What do
gonna
you
make
think,
it.
Hope? What do you think?
It's very entertaining.
This is what gave me my humor. This shit.
I can see it.
This is what gave me my humor. This show at 4th grade. I grew up in Adult Swim at age 6, and I turned out okay.
Did you?
Did
you really?
No, I'm a very disturbed individual. I think that's something we can end this on. You know what? Bringing it back to where it all began, Star Wars, and it's gonna be something I'm gonna burn from my computer's memory as soon as you see it. Here we go. The OG Star Wars animated series. What do you think? This is what qualified as legends in the 80s.
No one was high.
Who do you think their main audience was?
It
was canon for a while too. What do you think? I feel so bad for people born in the 80s. They had to deal with that shit.
Practically, that makes more sense to me than whatever the fuck I was watching earlier today. So,
Yeah, well, and I guess that's what we end today for tonight. Thanks for being on the show, Hope. Really
yep, right
appreciate
now.
it. I was really appreciate
You're
it,
welcome.
That's fun.
Oh, it's a fun time.
Now go to your life and do what you do, Hope. Whatever the fuck you do when I'm not around.